Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, of course. Been a few days now since the latest video. And I say last night I was watching the 49ers decide the Super Bowl. A video on my thoughts of the Super Bowl and everything else will be out later on. I was on a live stream last night, but I was watching my brother and my dad, and it kind of like, I didn't want to turn down the volume and lose the atmosphere of the Super Bowl and whatnot. So yeah, basically my thoughts on everything about the Super Bowl will be out very later on. And that is the sun. Do not worry, I don't have a magical light somewhere. But yeah, listen. As the title says, we're here to basically review the Borough transfer market, which I think is one of the best transfer markets we've had in a fair few windows. I thought last summer we brought in a few new signings. Okay, them signings, only one of them has remained, really. Of course, Borough's gone back to Blackpool, and Brown's gone back to Oxford. Dyksdale is still here, though. But I don't think it's been a bad window. Like, I was on social media, a few hours after the window shut, and I'm seeing some negative comments from Borough fans saying, "Oh, it's a bad window. I think it's absolutely shocking, etc." I think it's a bit exaggerated. I don't think it was bad. And when I put my thoughts out on social media, a fair few people sort of agreed with me when I said it wasn't one of the worst windows we've had. Probably one of the better ones we've had. I think the recruitment staff did well to get the players in that we did. But I look at it now and I just think, well, it was decent. I mean, a fair few outs, but I think the outs, the majority of them are under 23 level. You know what I mean? A lot of our younger players sort of left us to get a bit more sort of match experience. A youth player, I should say an under 23 player, sounds better than a youth player. An under 23 player that's on a permanent deal. But like I said, I don't think it's a bad window. What I'll do is, I'll go for the outs and we'll go for the ins, as I have a bit more to say on the ins and about the outs. But basically, let's just get through a fair few of them. And there's a fair few of them, so I have to write them down. Got Ben Liddell left earlier last week. He went to Scunthorpe on loan, along with Isaiah Jones, who went to St Johnstone on loan. Connor Malley, who's featured in the first team a few times this season, has went on the bench a couple of times. He went to Ayr in Scotland. He went north to Ayr on loan to the end of the season. These are Paddy Redding, who left on Stevenage. He went on a permanent deal. He obviously wants to kickstart his career now. He doesn't want to sort of come through the sort of under 23 ranks, if you like. Well, that's how it sort of appears to me. So Paddy Redding has now gone to Stevenage on a permanent deal, so good luck to him. Stephen Walker, who I rate massively. I think a few more loan deals for him, maybe 2 or 3 more, and he should be there or thereabouts inside the first team for me, because he's got a talent. He's came right through. This is a Borough lad. I think he subscribed to the channel as well, so big up Steve Walker for that one. And like I say, I think he's a fantastic young player. He scored a handful of goals on the 23 level, and now he's out, obviously, at Crewe. I believe Crewe are a League 2 side, so, of course, I think last season went to MK Dons, of course, he got promoted with them, and now he's at Crewe, so good luck to Steve Walker with Crewe until the end of the season. Marcus Brown, who obviously went to Oxford United, and I've seen the highlights of the day against Newcastle at St James's, and this guy ran the show. I thought he absolutely terrorised it. Where was that Marcus Brown gone as soon as he came to Borough? Because when he came to Borough, he's out playing out position or whatever, but he didn't look like he did against Newcastle the other day. So listen, Marcus Brown again, he's on BBC One this coming Tuesday against Newcastle. So of course we can all keep an eye on him there. Like I say, he's going to Oxford on loan till the end of the season. Randolph, of course, that's a massive hit to all of us. I don't think anybody Borough fan wanted Dan Randolph to leave, but he did, and it hurt. It was very sore when he left. The guy's left a great handful of memories for us Borough fans. Listen, man, his time at Borough was obviously up for him, and of course he wanted to leave. So fair play, Dan Randolph. Thanks for being honest. Thanks for obviously, listen, he was honest in his sort of time at Borough. He did play us out, I believe, every single game. He kept us in so many games, pulled off some amazing saves. So fair play. Good luck back at West Ham. Although he did start a few games when he first went back to West Ham, and now he's being dropped. So I probably wouldn't have to the Borough. He probably would have been in the first team still if he would have stayed. Bowler has gone to Blackpool on loan to the end of the season. Mitch Curry has gone to Gateshead until the end of the season. Sam Stubbs has gone to Holland. Ado Den Haag on loan. Zach Hemming's gone to Blythe on loan. And yeah, that's it for the loans out. Fair few players, like I say, majority of them under 23 level, apart from maybe it's Bowler, who of course been in the first team a couple of times, and of course Darren Randolph as well. Now for the ins, some very big moves that Borough got inside the transfer window, which I'm very happy about. Of course, we signed Lucas Nemecha from Man City on loan, and since he's come in, he's up proper good, strong attacker. Young kid as well, but you're sort of seeing what he's all about straight away in the Borough colours. And I say to him, I watched him against Tottenham, I didn't think he did too badly against a top 6 Premier League opposition. We've seen him again a couple of more games. The guy's looking alright, he's looking good. Along with him, Paddy Roberts, who I'm so gutted about getting injured. He came in from Man City, of course, Man City's his parent club, but of course he was at Norwich City, went back to Man City, came to Borough, and he hit the ground running against Tottenham. You know, in that first game, I went to a replay, he was absolutely fantastic, and I thought to myself straight away, we've got that creative link that we probably haven't seen since Gaston Ramirez, that we probably haven't seen since Steve Tomlin days, but he's back. I mean, his creative player is back now. And then he goes into his hamstring. He's out till, what, 8 weeks, so March, April time. It's so annoying because I would love to us just to sign him full time. I've seen him a couple of times and I already want him to be a permanent Borough move, but of course he got injured and Paddy Roberts was so good for you, I really am. Dejan I don't know how to pronounce his name, am I? Dejan Stojanovic, is it? He came from St. Gallen, who wasn't a big team that I knew of, because he came on a 3-year deal. So like I say, battle again for places. I think he's tipped to be a little bit better than Ainsley Pears, but saying that, Ainsley Pears should not be getting dropped for me. Keep him in the team, keep him in position. I know the battle for places with him and Thomas Mayas, of course, Thomas Mayas and Dejan, but Ainsley has earned his place in the team. Because a new goalkeeper comes in, there is absolutely no way in this world we can turn around for 1 minute and say, right, he gets priority. No chance. A battle for places. Keep Ainsley in there till the end of the season with me. His confidence is flowing. The lad's looking fantastic. Keep him in the squad. Next one. Harold. I can't pronounce his name again, but he came from St. Etienne. We call him Harold. Harold M. Don't disrespect me by getting your name wrong. He's coming from St. Etienne on loan to the end of the season. A fantastic centre-back. You know what I mean? St. Etienne are like Europa League. You know what I mean? They're in Europe every single season inside of Europe. He's a fantastic defender to have. He's great for experience. Do you know what I mean? Just for everybody else around the club. You know, listen, he breeds experience with Daniel Ayala. He's never played in Europe. This lad's played in Europe. It breeds the confidence. It breeds the positivity to him. And looking at Nathan Wood, who can obviously get the bit of positivity off him and, you know, a bit more experience of Harold as well. So there's so many youngsters there. Dale Fry. So many. So I'm so pleased we brought in the centre-back. He felt very good signing. And the last one, I'm absolutely buzzing to have him at the football club. Ravel Morrison came in for Sheffield United. He came out and said that he could have gone abroad, but as soon as the Borough came in, he wanted to go to that Borough because he loves the Borough secretly, doesn't he? Come on, let's be real. As soon as the Borough came in for him, Ravel Morrison came out and said, I want to go Borough, I do not want to go abroad. Get me the move. He got the move to Teesside, got to the Laker, played the Riverside Stadium. He wanted the move. He got the move. Ravel Morrison is now part of the Borough team. And if I'm honest with you, it weren't one of the worst windows. I'm very happy with the window, if I'm quite honest. You know, outgoings, the under-23 players there. They're going to get some experience here, there and everywhere. If you go up to Scotland, they want to be colder than what it is inside of Middlesbrough. But of course, when they come back, a bit more experience inside of them. Sam Stubbs is one to watch. Never really ever featured inside the Borough first team. Of course, they had a loan move earlier on inside the season. Of course, we got to January. He's back out on loan. Could he feature in the future for the Borough? Who knows? But people, if you have enjoyed, like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. We are close to 3K subscribers. So please do subscribe. And I'll see you very soon. Up the Borough!